We're in vectors and projectile unit on vectors, questions and problems in Giancoli. Question number 1, two vectors are added together. Their vector sum is 0. Well, what can you say about the magnitude and direction of the initial vectors there? Well, we know that vectors have two quantities. They have a magnitude, mag for short, and they have some direction, or dir for short. So that means that I could have a vector that, let's say a velocity vector that points that way, we'll call that v1. And if I'm adding up to something to be 0, that means something's got to cancel it out, meaning it has to be going in the exact opposite direction for the other vector. This would be v2. So now notice that the length that I made for each of these things is the exact same, and the directions are exactly opposite of one another. So now if I add these two velocities together, I would get a total velocity, vt we'll call it in this case, the resultant vector would be 0. It would have 0 length, and it would have 0 direction for that matter as well. It maybe is easier to think about it instead of in terms of velocity there, but think about it as a displacement. So if this was my change in x for the first little stint, maybe I walked to the right 10 meters. And then my second little bit of a displacement, in the next little bit, I walked the other way 10 meters, but I would put a negative on that because that's going in the negative direction. Now when I add those things together, I would have a total change in displacement would be equal to 0, both 0 in magnitude and direction. All right, that's pretty much it. Have a nice day. See you. Bye.